It's Way Up with Angela Yee. I'm here. My guy Mano is in the building.
Last night was mad real.
Oh, man. I know you're still recovering.
Sunglasses and Advil.
All right. Well, let's get into some Yee tea. Al Pacino, his memoir is out. It's called Sonny Boy. And I've been seeing a ton of different stories about this. In one part, he talks about losing his money. He went from $50 million to $0 because he had an accountant who mismanaged his funds. So he said in 2011, he started to get warnings that my accountant at the time, a guy who had lots of celebrity clients, was not to be trusted. And he was already paying all this money to rent some big fancy house in Beverly Hills. He took his entire family on a trip to Europe where he flew various guests overseas.
This is what the accountant did.
No, this is what Al Pacino did. And when he came home, he became suspicious because his finances had not dramatically changed, even though he went on vacation and spent so much money. Wow. And he said, I thought it's simple, it's clear. I just know this. Time stopped. I am effed. I was broke. I had $50 million, and then I had nothing. I had property, but I didn't have any money. And he also said in this business, when you make $10 million for a film, it's not. It's about $4.5 million in your pocket after lawyers, agents, publicists, the government.
That's right.
By the way, I think it's probably less than 4.5 after paying for all of that.
Everybody.
But he said it was the kind of money that he was spending, and you know, he was in his 70s when he learned that he was broke, and so then he started doing things that he normally wouldn't have done. He starred in a commercial.
The Dunkachino.
It was a coffee. It was a coffee advertisement.
Didn't he do a Dunkin' Donuts, John?
I don't know about that, but I didn't see that, but he did.
That might have been in a movie.
He didn't say it, but then he also said Jack and Jill was the first film I made after I lost my money. To be honest, I did it because I didn't have anything else. Adam Sandler wanted me.
Yes.
And they paid me a lot for it, so I went out and did it, and it helped. And so he also sold one of his 2 houses to make money, and then he started charging to conduct seminars and colleges and universities, which he had never really charged for prior. Wow. And so he had to hustle.
No, it can happen, man.
It can happen. Now, he also, in this book, talks about a childhood injury to his penis. He said that he was living in the South Bronx, 10 years old, was walking on a thin iron fence, and he said it had been raining all morning. He slipped and fell, and the iron bar hit him directly between his legs. I know you felt that pain just now from what he said. He said he was hunched over and moaning in so much pain, he couldn't make it home. And he said that he had to go, and the family, his aunt, his grandmother, his mother was all poking and prodding at it, like panicked. And then he said he heard them whispering things to one another as they were inspecting it. And then he said it did remain attached, though. And to this day, he still is haunted by it.
Oh, wow.
What an
Talking
interesting...
about trauma.
Yeah. Interesting book. He talks about his mother's suicide attempt. He talks about everything. And I would love to read this because, you know, he's...
Sounds like an interesting book.
Yeah, he's 85 years old,
When you dropping
86
yours?
years old. Around that time. Around that time. All right, well, that is your Yee tea. When we come back, we have About Last Night. That's where we'll discuss what we did last night, if we can. I know I can. Mano, can you talk about what you did last night?
No.
Okay, so I
I'm
guess...
sorry.
All right.
But tell us a secret.
We'll do it for Tell Us a Secret. All right.
No, not for
Fair
me.
enough. You can go in the other room and call in and disguise your voice. All right, About Last Night is next. It's Way Up.